And we're live. Greetings. Today is Monday, December the 8th, 2014. And my name is V. Hawkins. I'm with the co-authors group, Mastermind group, for the Permission to Be Powerful project. And we've got a great group here today. Aileen Boundy, Andrea Wolf, Cynthia Gardner, and Margaret Vieira. There will probably be a couple more to join us before the Hangout is over today. But today is really special because I want to just, on record, congratulate everyone who participated in the November 20th 9 Tips Hangout. I've gotten some amazing feedback from people who've watched the video, and I even have gotten interest in the way of support. So I can't thank you enough for having come to play full out, and I'm looking at this Thursday as being something just as great, and so just thank you for that.
I want to hear details.
Exciting. Yeah, I want to know.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the second thing on our agenda, so why don't we start at the top with the welcome having been accomplished. Now we're going to let Aileen walk us through a grounding meditation.
Okay.
Aileen, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Well, it's lovely to be here again and see all of you lovely faces here, and I suppose for anyone else who joins us a little bit later. So let's just take a few minutes to center ourselves and feel. We can stop just for now and leave everything else that's going on in our heads at the door that we walked through to get into this room where we are. And I'd like you just to imagine, put your attention up above your head, let it soar up through your building wherever you are, up into the sky, up into the heavens, up to the divine, whatever you conceive that to be, and just make your connection and allow the light from the divine to come down from where you've gone, down through like a beam of pure light, let it come down through the crown of your head, and let it go all the way down your head, past your throat. As it comes past your throat, just pause there and ask to be shown how to speak your truth, especially as regards our mission here at the Mission Movement, so that we stand strong in our power and we speak our truth for those who can't speak for themselves. Allow the light to come down into your heart space and let it mingle there with your own love, the love, the unconditional love that you have for every living thing. And just let the light go down through the rest of your body, down through your chakras if you are aware of them. And from your tailbone, let it just, the base of your spine, let the light go down into the earth, down through your legs, through the bottom of your feet. And as this light moves through your feet into Mother Earth, it gains speed, and it's going faster and faster, and it's going faster than the speed of sound, faster than the speed of light. It's going at the speed of love, right down to the center of the planet. And imagine at the center of the planet there is this beautiful, happy place. Imagine there is a gorgeous crystal in the center of this happy place in the middle of our planet. And you can choose how that crystal looks, whatever your perception is. however you want that crystal to look, whatever shape you'd like it to have, however many facets. And whatever color you want, just let it shine and glow, and it can be the crystal for whatever you want it to be. And as the light has gone down from you, imagine it turning into cords of light, and it wraps around this crystal so that you are very firmly grounded and attached to Mother Earth, but you are also very definitely connected to the divine. And let the energy of the crystal infuse the light beams and come back up through the different layers of the different strata of the earth, up through molten rock, if you like, up through all of the rock, the heavy stuff, and then through the soil, out into where the plants are, where your feet are. Imagine you're standing on barefoot on some beautiful soft grass somewhere. And let the energy come back up your legs, into your heart space. From your heart, expand it out and send, with every beat of your heart, send that loving energy. As you expand your energy field, send it out to all living beings, all the people in your building, animals, insects, plants. Expand it a little further so it takes in the whole neighborhood that you're in, the town, the city, the region if you're in the countryside. As you're doing that, just send thoughts of unconditional love and blessings to every life form, every form of life. That could even be the rocks, the flowers, the insects, and of course the people. And just expand it out as far as you can. If you'd like to take it out as far as encompassing the whole planet, that's a very powerful place to be. I like to imagine myself standing exactly where I am and reaching out right and left to join hands with the rest of you listening across the water, across the land, so we encircle the globe, and all of our fields of energy are encompassing the globe, and we can lift off and dance or fly around the globe and circle round. And as we recognize places which need help at the moment, conflict spots, hot spots in the world, send down, just beam down your focused, loving consciousness. And when you get back to the place you started, just gently let your hands drop with the person whose hand you're holding, right and left, and smile at them. Come back into the room where you are. Take a couple of deep breaths. Let your energy field come back in, and we are ready to go.
Wow.
Thank you. That was amazing.
Amazing.
Really amazing. Thank you for that. Oof.
That was amazing.
Oh,
Thank you.
good. Thank you. I was a bit quick. I was very aware of our time constraint, but glad you liked it.
Oh, it's very powerful and beautiful. Thank you.
It was.
Wow.
Thank you. Okay, so welcome. We have had Kimberly Burnham. Hi, Kim. Oh.
Hello. I'm traveling, so.
Oops. Sorry. Wait. You're traveling, so I'm sorry, what?
I'm traveling, so I'm probably going to keep myself on mute a
Okay.
fair bit of it.
Okay. All right. And it looks like Jill is here today. Hi, Jill.
Hi. Can you hear me?
I can. I'm looking at this avatar. I saw this. I was like, who is this?
I have become a black man, apparently. Little did I know that I'm no longer female.
Did you do that yourself or what?
No, my webcam doesn't work, and I don't know why. So, yeah.
Okay.
Just call me, you know, I don't know, Joe.
I'll call you Jack and Jill.
There you go.
Oh my
Nothing
God.
like trying something new.
Say that again? All right.
Nothing
Okay.
like trying something new, taking a new direction.
Yeah. Yes, that is truly a new direction. We're looking at that default avatar is really an eye catcher. It looks like Will Smith a little bit.
Yeah.
And isn't he blowing you kisses or something?
Good energy.
No, but he is talking a lot.
I think
All
his
right.
mouth moves whether or not Jill's talking, doesn't it? So it's a little bit distracting.
Yeah, really. All right, ladies. The next thing on our agenda, and we're going to go through this pretty quick, and I'm going to rearrange a couple of things because Cynthia, while you will be participating in the Hangout with us on Thursday, there's some stuff that I want to make sure that gets out here so that we'll all know where we are on Thursday.
What time is it on Thursday?
I'm sorry?
What time is it on Thursday?
2 p.m. Eastern, 2 to 3.
So it's 11.
Yes, 11 Pacific, yep. And because we did do already a debrief on the 20th Hangout, I'm going to hold the additional comments and the support and conversations that have been had in the last week until the end of our call to make sure that we can get our other stuff done. But it's just been amazing. David Bullock, Ken Krell, Craig Williams, and Desiree Dubois, and Dr. Monica Ogando all have given feedback on what they like. Desiree is the leader of an Empowered Women's Network. So we're in with them, an empowered woman. And then Dr. Desiree and I meet tomorrow. So additional details on that on the tail end of the call. Right now, let's go ahead and jump into the conversation around this Thursday's 9 Tips for Living in Your Power. I do have 2 spots open for Thursday's Hangout. If you are not on this list, if you're not Ann White, Aileen, Deborah Thompson, Cher, Jill, Kimberly, or Cynthia, you want to help us with this, I would greatly appreciate it. A couple of things. The 9 tips really works well for what it is that we're doing. I got an email invitation on Thursday or Friday, I can't remember which, might have been Wednesday evening, to join a gratitude group. Their symbol is it looks like the number 9 in a circle. And I will be sharing that in the group, but that 9 just came to me again to be a powerful message and a powerful medium for us to kind of travel with as we're moving up into the 9 weeks. So, I guess Andrea, you're on here. Are you available on Thursday?
I would need to move something. What are you thinking of?
Either to participate and do a tip like you did last time, or moderate the panel.
Well, I would love to participate. I have a million tips.
Well, let's go with putting you on a line item for a tip. Give me, and we can do this offline if you'd like, because I need the pain point and the PowerPoint. You know, from the pain of what it would be to the power of, and let's put you in there.
Yeah, I think I had.
You had in the last one from the pain of perfectionism to the power of self-acceptance. You want to do that again?
No, I'd like to do the pain of not believing in yourself.
Okay.
You know, doubting all that.
The pain of doubt
Yeah, doubting yourself.
to the power of
shining, you know, contributing, making a difference, like being out there in the world.
to shining. From the pain of doubt to the power of shining.
Yeah.
Okay, that's you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thanks, Lynn, for putting those together. It was really lovely to see that whole structure that you've already got, you know, for each of us to work with.
Well, you're welcome, and thank you, because I stole it from your conversation in your chapters. So I tried to make it really align with everything that you've been talking about.
Yes.
And
Aligning.
okay, if I get one other person, then that's going to work. Kimberly, I've got you down for going from the pain of blindness to the power of sight, and I know you can just bring in such tremendous conversation around that.
Yeah, sounds great.
Great, great. Jill, you are the power of introversion, the pain of introversion to the power of creativity. How's that work for you?
I can make that work.
Okay. Again, I've reread your chapter and pulled out what seemed to be a consistent theme on the front end and transitioning into where you stand in your power, and it looked like that whole creativity and the work that you do is what really stood out for me.
No, you're dead on. Yeah, the introversion caught me for a second, but now that I write it down and think about it, that's perfect.
Okay. And then I want to connect with Cher and with Deborah. So, Aileen, I know you'll be texting with her. She's
she responded back recently, but she knows about today. She knows about Thursday.
Okay. I've got her from the pain of being bound. Not so much that is her story, but she had a lot of conversation about being bound in the throes of employment, and out of the realm of employment with having something on the side and kind of working it up into income, and then being in the power of freedom.
Right.
So that's why that conversation's there for her. And you're okay with yours from the pain of change to the power of aligned in my purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. A few notes already.
Okay. And then Cynthia, I did not change yours. Would you be interested in changing it to something else, or you want to stay with that and keep that conversation alive? I thought it was a great tie in and kind of brought a lot of the conversations together with the unforgiveness, the pain of unforgiveness to the power of love.
Yeah, I think that's a great subject to stay with because it's so big in creating that freedom that you were just talking about the other. And yeah, our self-expression, our truth, all those things come out of that unforgiveness and
Okay.
transforming that. So yeah, I'd like to stay with it.
All right, sounds good. And so in the email too are the 3 questions that I'll be asking so that you can continue preparing on that realm. And then if there's any quotes, any questions, any questions, let me know. Looking at my notes and my eye caught the next thing on the agenda. What a great segue, right?
So Lynn, I will confirm because I got to move something. Okay, so I'll confirm to you that I'm on.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. And thank you for that.
Oh, thank you, Andrea. Opportunity to talk.
Oh, you're so funny.
All right. Any questions that anybody can think of right at the moment?
I'm just wondering about Cher because I've not heard from her for ages. Are you in touch with her?
I did hear from her.
Because she was moving back to the UK, but the last I heard she was...
She has moved. She's there. She's settling in. She got there early part of last week.
Oh, cool. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So she hasn't completely resurfaced yet. I'm
Yeah.
trying to actually use this as a means of helping her to get into this space again because she's got such a powerful message.
Yeah.
And, even looking at her from the pain of sickness, her son almost died, to the power of finding a natural cure. When they talked about having him on steroids for practically the rest of his life, and he was only 3, she was like, no way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I would love for her to really express in that space and start reclaiming her power. I know she's gone through some things, but she's looking at new beginnings, and what a great place to be with this happening right now. So if you talk with her, Aileen, or connect, or Cynthia.
I'll try. Yeah, I will try.
Yeah.
I had not tried over the last week or so because I thought she was probably on the move, but
Yep, her son came and got her, and she is now back in the UK, and
fantastic.
She sounded good in what it was she was relaying to me, so I was happy about that. Okay, let's get to the, okay, wait, before I go there, the Hangout will be open a half hour early so that you can come in and make sure that your lighting and sound and everything are okay. So at 1:30 Eastern Time, the Hangout will be open. I'll be there. Join me as you can. We're going to start right at the top of the hour. We're going to stick to our 1 hour, but I also want to spend a couple of minutes afterwards to capture your thoughts, your expression of what being a part of this means to you. Like we did for the November 20th one, at the tail end, everybody got an opportunity to speak their truth about the project and their involvement, and I want to give that opportunity to everyone as well. Okay? Margaret, would you be interested in joining us again? Looks like she's in here twice and muted twice.
Quite an accomplishment, isn't it?
Yeah, right. So if you would like to, and I'll put it this way too, if you can, that would be great. I would really appreciate that. And we can use the same topic that you had for last one as well. So just let me know. Now, moving to the next thing on the agenda, the Permission Slips Campaign and Marketing Plan. So the marketing plan is very broad in that we're just going to blast permission slip quotes. I mean, permission slip image quotes all over, everywhere, share, repost, Whenever you see one, comment, because all of that is going to fuel the juice.
You can explain how to do this, how to.
Okay, isn't that
I didn't know how to do it.
cool? So Cynthia has a couple of tools that have made this really easy for you to snap your own picture of the cover of a book, of a plant, of something outside your front door, and then add a quote to it and push it out to social media, either to Facebook or Google Plus, wherever you want, and it can be done very easily. So I'm going to let Cynthia kind of outline that. I'm going to be taking notes so that I can write the step-by-step how-to so that this can be done. Okay, Cynthia, you ready?
Okay.
I'll be right back in 1 second.
Yeah, so just want to let you know that I'm at my ranch, so the satellite, I'm on satellite, so I'll be a little delayed. And so what I've been talking about, one of the things I do with my smartphone, you know, whether you want iPhone or your Android, is there's a great app that's free, and it's called Over. Over.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I've got to go.
And so just
I'm so sorry to interrupt.
that's okay. Yeah, so the app.
Hang on, Cynthia. Hang on, Cynthia. Andrea, what were you saying?
I have an emergency with one of my dogs. I got to go. I'm so sorry. I'll pick
Okay.
it up later.
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh, we hope
Bye.
Hope it's all right.
Hope they're okay. Okay, Cynthia.
So,
So
over.
The app is
So on your smartphones, I suggest getting the app Over. So easy to use, and so you know when you take a picture, you can well, and then along with that, I also have an app called Photoshop PS Express, which is free also. And with Photoshop Express app for your smartphones, you can do several things as far as kind of fixing the color or the shades or put a frame around it or any of those things. You know, you can also expand on that. They do have, you know, a version you can pay for, you can upgrade to, that does a lot more for your photos to enhance them. But I just use the free version of PS Express, which is Photoshop Express. And then from there, when I get the photo the way I'd like it, you know, I've enhanced it and done what I needed to it, I'll then save it, and then I have Over. And so I pull in that picture, whatever I want to use, and you can go in there and just put the quote or whatever you want to say, and you make it into a meme. And it's very, very simple. They have a place where you can edit, save it, share it, all those kind of things. And you can, you know, it's really easy and easy to get out. Now, if you're on your computer, I do believe Lynn has talked about Canva. So that would be what I would suggest using on your on Canva. I only found that Canva is just a little bit limited in you have to pick the size that you want. And I asked them, you know, can you resize within when you're setting up your photos, and they don't have that availability, you know, to even crop or anything. So you can't crop. That's why I love using PS Express or Over, because in both of those applications, you can also crop and adjust, you know, the photo, you know, what you want out of that photo when you're enhancing them. So, but that's on those applications on your smartphones. You know, those are the two that are that you can easily use. They're free. They're quick. Oh my gosh, you can just do it in seconds and share right from those areas. And then Canva, when you're on your computer, is one of the easiest that I found to use. But okay.
You
Okay.
can also use PicMonkey on the computer, and that does have a crop and resizing feature.
Oh, good.
Spell that for me. P-I-C-K, monkey?
No, PICmonkey.com.
Thank you.
Yeah. And over,
Yeah, I was looking for something else.
I found over, but it's not free here.
Yes, I found two.
Expensive, 99p.
The one is $1.99. The other is free, but it's the Testman KFT, the free one, or yeah, I don't think it's that one because now that I'm looking at it, well, let's see. Over.
Photoshop PS Expressor.
Yes.
So the free one only has 2.5 stars. The one that's $1.99 that actually is over is 4.5 stars. So is your over
Yeah,
app
I've had it for a long time.
black with 2 yellow circles?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All right, Jill, giving us some music.
Right, I got no result for Photoshop PS Express. Have I got it wrong? Oh, it's just PS Express.
Yeah, it's Mhm.
Silly me.
Yeah, so I'm hoping, because I've had both a very long time. I've been using them forever, but I've never had to pay.
That's okay, I can manage
Change.
99p.
Yeah. We'll let them have $1.99.
Yeah.
Is it Adobe?
So the PS,
Yes, it's Adobe.
yeah, it's an Adobe Photoshop. Yep.
Yep.
So that, the PS Express is to enhance your photos with. I don't know if you pay for the upgrade or anything that you can add text or anything to them. I haven't checked into that because I love Over. I've had Over way before I had PS Express, but I got PS Express because I really wanted to enhance some of those photos before I put my text on them.
Right.
And then the only other thing that you're unable to do though on your smartphones is actually, I mean, I haven't found this, but if someone knows, is to optimize your photos. So we can do those, once you actually post them and everything, like in Google Plus. You can go in and put links from the photo and put your tags and keywords and stuff on them, which is always what I recommend for your photos when you're putting them out to social. But so if you end up posting them from your smartphone, I would suggest when you have an opportunity to go in on your computer and then, optimizing those photos.
Do you mean filling in all the stuff
I
on the
don't know how to do it with it.
Sorry.
What's that?
Sorry, I keep getting the delay thing wrong.
Yeah, I'm delayed.
I know, but I was trying to wait and I just spoke right over you. Sorry. Do you mean by optimize, do you mean filling in all those bits that are on the properties section of the photo?
Yes, the properties, yeah. So you have, your title, which should have a nice, keyword in it. Yeah. Your tags. your comments. Yeah, all that. Yes, absolutely. So is that helpful?
Mm.
Very, thank you. So one of the reasons why I asked Cynthia to walk through this is so that you have a little more control over your ability to do the permission slip campaign. Again, I know that there are so many of us who like taking photos with our phone. Use some of the scenery photos that you take and turn them into image quotes.
Mm-hmm.
Your own quotes, the quotes of others. Because there are your own images, there's no concern about copywriting or getting into trouble about using those photos for yourself or for the permission movement. So we want to offer that opportunity so that each of us can participate in that. And by the same token, I want everybody to be able to have this tool and this strategy to use in your own business for your own business. So while you're writing quotes that say, give yourself permission to be healthy with this great picture, this great plate of food, you can also say, you know, whatever it is that relates to your business and do more of these image quotes, because what we have found is, and the statistics prove, that your search results, your SEO ranking ranks higher when you have these kinds of pictures that are directly tagged to you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So any other questions about that? And I will be putting this in note form and sending that out to everybody.
There's a question from Jill in the chat, and she says, are we leading people somewhere from these photos? Well, I guess it'd be back to the permission.
Great question, and the answer is yes. You're leading people to permissionmovement.org, and I have also purchased permissionexperience.org. And what we want to do, starting in maybe a couple of days, I called one-on-one last night and tried to work through the redirection. So let me just see if it works now.
And do you guys know what a meme is?
Yeah.
So for those who may not, why don't you go ahead and explain it? Okay.
Yeah. A meme is like a photograph that you might, you know, I mean, it has an image or whatever that has, you know, quotes or things like that in it. So it's so that you can share it and market. You know, you're kind of marketing and with an image and quote, so to speak.
So your image quote is a meme.
And so that's what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great, great. Thanks for that explanation. Now I want to give you a link.
That's what we're doing.
It is the permissionmovement. You already got permissionmovement.org goes to our website. Permissionexperience.org goes to the sales page for the event.
Oh, okay.
Now, I've put up a sales page. It is still under construction, but it's published and the link works.
Cool.
Okay.
I have two questions. First of all, is there any copy? Did you have any copy last time for sending out emails or social stuff to promote the Hangout on Thursday?
I will get copy out to everyone today.
Okay. And the second one is, do you have dates for the actual event? Did I miss those somewhere, or are they not? Are we not definite?
The schedule was supposed to be what we were also going to look at today.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
That's okay, because we are looking at, just to give you an idea, picture this in your mind, January and February, starting January 5th, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 12 to 1 p.m. is the schedule every week. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern. And I'm actually going to be doing a table with those dates and start and send it around and start getting those dates plugged in. So you will be asked to select what it is that you would prefer to do, whether it's to be a part of a panel discussion, to have your own training, or host one of our celebrity brands. And if you host a celebrity brand, you can also be a part of the panel, but I don't think we're going to have enough spots for everyone to do a session of their own.
Right. So there's 3 different types of events then, yeah?
Yes. So during each week, you will have one celebrity brand. You'll have a training and a panel. Maybe you'll have 2 trainings and no panel that week. But every week you will have a celebrity brand.
Right. And when you say training, that will be, and
So
it's one of
like,
those, an individual doing a
you've
presentation.
got your first course done. It would be you training or doing an hour-long, or actually about 45 minutes, of a training on that material where you invite people into your bigger training.
Right. But it has to link to the permission movement.
Yes.
What my gift is going to be.
The discussion in your training really has to be more about the story. So aligning with your purpose, you know that there are people who use their story as an excuse to not align with their purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And so it would just be a matter of pulling the story element into your training.
Okay.
And then you will be able to invite people into your program, and the permission movement would be an affiliate of your program, and that affiliate income would go to the project. But now, as co-authors, we've agreed that the entire amount would go to the project.
Project. Yeah. Okay.
The celebrity brands, several of them have agreed that all of the proceeds can go to the movement. Some, like David Bullock, has some hard costs in what it is that he's doing, and so he's agreed to cover his hard costs, and anything above what is above that can go to the movement.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And same thing for Women Speakers Association. They've agreed to allow a portion of their, their media sponsors. So for them, it's going to be their task to broadcast part of the radio show. That I'm glad I remembered to bring that up. The Women Speakers Association, and we talked about this in our last Hangout, has agreed that any of the co-authors that get the membership between now and the end of December at $99, it's a premier membership at $99 for a year and $9.99 a month, they will give you 15 minutes of an interview. Someone will interview you for 15 minutes to be on their radio show. They are launching a new radio show that's going to begin in January. and they're actually agreeing to allow us to be the premier subject matter.
Woohoo!
And the Women's Speakers Association is really a great resource for all of us as co-authors in this book to talk about, leveraging, investing in real estate and the whole harmonics. And Jill, even with what it is that you do with the design arena, you could become one of the foremost teachers of other designers and new designers about the work that you do. And the Speakers Association, actually, one of the greatest things about them is not only do we get a direct connection into the National Speakers Association, but we're also in a database where people who are looking for speakers go to. You will be able to get a banner for your website. If you look at my website on my About page, you can see the WSA logo on there. And, just tout the fact that you're a member of the Women's Speakers Association. And we're all going to be completing our speaker sheets and our author profiles on Amazon. And this just plays in very well with making the opportunities to speak more prevalent. So again, you got an email, maybe even the email that I sent still has the attachment and the information down the bottom about membership. And if you don't, then let me know, and I'll resend the link to you. Maybe I'll resend the link anyway.
You've got all sorts of yoo-hoos going on in the chat box. I don't know if you can see.
Oh, that's very cool. Yeah. Okay. Wow, bunches of them. Okay, Jill, that's okay. When you get there on Thursday, just jump in. Mute yourself when you come in so that whoever's talking doesn't get distracted by your coming in. But, hey, just be there. And, yes, the Women's Speakers Association is our media sponsor. They have an audience of over 6 million who are on their list that they actually send their newsletter to, who people are looking at to say, this is a great place for me to find speakers.
Wow.
They have 5,000, anywhere from 2,500 to 5,000 participants in their weekly Twitter speakers chat. You interview somebody every week, and then they watch the Twitter chat roll. And I was on it last week. I was blinded by it. You couldn't read all the Twitter chatter because it was rolling so quickly.
Wow.
So having this opportunity to do the radio show will put you out there as they're advertising, join us for our new radio show. Here's a piece of what you're going to find there. If you're interested in being interviewed, come on in. And the beauty of it is, if you get interviewed and talk about the permission movement, a little later on in the year you can get interviewed again and talk about your business. Of course, you'll probably want to say something else about the permission movement, but you'll get to really focus on your business. Okay, Kimberly, you are on point. You can have one of the training sessions. I know that when I get the schedule out, just shoot me back an email saying what you want to do and when you want to do it, and let's get the calendar complete. And Thursday, after the call, I will, I'll try and put up the calendar so that you can see what's in and what still needs to be populated. I've got a whiteboard, and I'll figure out how to do that so you can see what's going on. That'll be fun.
I could do a nice table.
All right, and
Did
I
you say
know
we're
that
going to go through into February as well? January
yes,
and February. Because there's
January
Ken's
and
thing in
February. I
February
think
as well.
9 weeks. Actually, I think 9 weeks takes us into the first week of March. Now, in between all of this, and Cynthia, I see you're muted and everything. I want to catch you before you leave, because one of the things that we're going to be doing is partnering with the Institute of Totalpreneurship during Love Week. We're going to promote Love Week and the institution, because as an affiliate, if we get people coming through the institution, a portion of those at that affiliate income will go to the movement. We talked about me having the opportunity to earn some income. It's going to come from the Totalpreneurship income, because we're going to be promoting faculty opportunities, and we're going to be promoting courses. So if those of you on here would like to become faculty and put some courses up on an entrepreneurial platform, the Institute for Totalpreneurship is the only online platform that is totally for entrepreneurs. And Cynthia is working with Ken about the Love Week program. Ken is going to be one of our presenters. He'll probably just have a couple of spots to show up in video form to promote Love Week and the Institute, kind of a commercial, 1-minute commercial or so. But our goal is to promote Love Week as we're promoting the Permission Movement experience, and use that week to really blow it up for people to recognize at the Institute and the opportunities to become faculty and students.
Okay.
Lynn,
Cynthia, do you have anything you wanted to add?
Jill's question.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Yeah, I was just. Can you speak to Jill's question she's posted?
If I have no product except services, as in like a training class, a live training class, what are you referring to there?
I'm just catching up to speed on what's going on, and you were talking about offering, it sounded like services or products of some kind to, that we would offer to people, and then that would help fund the project.
That's right.
So my question is, could I offer my design services rather than a product, just because I don't have a product created yet?
Yes. Now, how would you be offering that?
I don't know. I mean, it's part of the startup business, so it's part of what I'm offering as my startup, but it's all brand new. So it would be e-design services, so it would be helping people with interior design for their homes, all online over the internet.
Okay. Yes, that would qualify. If they have to pay you something, then yes.
Okay. And that's not so much for entrepreneurs. So.
Yeah.
Although, why not?
Jill, do you do design?
Yeah, I'm an interior designer.
Why not? These women.
Something that might be fun.
Go ahead, Cynthia.
Sorry about my delay here. What I was going to suggest to Jill is, I don't know if she's looked at this market, but coming into this opportunity with entrepreneurs and everything is, our impression, where we, our office space and everything, and designing inside of there, you don't have to actually do a course, be doing that in your regular business, but what a great course for you to offer that as a course to entrepreneurs for how to really set up your business area and do interior design within it to optimize, the comfort of your client and to really optimize even sales through the design of your office. That would be a wonderful course. I think you'd find a lot of executives or things for designing their office for success. Design your office for success.
I was just going to say, I love the fact that you brought up the feng shui. To do feng shui for the home office is perfect. And, there's a lot to be said about doing, okay, so this is one of the things that every presenter is going to have to do as well, and that's a sheet that basically is a worksheet. If you've done any of the Mind Valley stuff lately, every course, every free course that they have now, they include a workbook that has, the statements, but it's fill in the blanks.
Yeah, they're pretty basic, aren't they?
Yes. Yes, they have really gotten into the frame of, we want you to learn this stuff and take it with you. Every presenter is going to be doing something of that nature. Since we are virtual, it makes sense to have people to capture that information and to use these workbook type pages to do some things. And Jill, I would say, have people to really recognize what the direction that their desk is facing in, north, south, east, or west, what direction the door is, where their desk is in relation to the door, and have them put that on paper so when they decide, I'm going to take her up on this, whatever, $97, hour of looking at my space, to help them to be in, the money side and the relationship side and all of that comes into play with it. And you could do it as a group course. I would suggest doing it as a group course. And we can talk about that a little more offline, but you've got something amazing there, and I'd love to help you set that up. Margaret and I are going to talk offline about courses and even what you want to do for the 9 weeks. Again, the panel discussions are going to be very much like the 9 tips, but I got to come up with something different. We can't do the 9 tips again. So any ideas that you might have about what it is we can do for the panel would also be welcome. I've got some ideas, and I'm putting them together. I'll probably throw them out there along with the schedule. But again, if you've got any ideas about panel topic matter, I'd love that.
Cool.
And
I'm going to pop
for any of the week. Oh, sorry.
I'm going to have to leave here in just a few minutes. I wanted to bring up, I sent out last night a Google Plus post on our Hangout that we did with the 9 tips. And I put all your names in there and called you all out, okay? We really want you guys to, plus it, comment on it, share it, because your names are attached to this. This is where we want to bring the movement to bring attention to us, and we can do that in social by, plussing it, sharing it, putting your stamp on it, within your social. So I got that started last night. Lynn and I were working late last night to get a lot of this done. so that we can make it easy for all of you. And then if you had any questions today, so you should. I know that Kimberly, she shared it this morning. And so thank you for doing that, Kimberly. But we just wanted to bring it to your attention. And if you had any questions on how to do that or anything like that, just please ask. That's something that'll really help us market and promote everything.
Where have you shared it to, Cynthia? I don't seem to have, because I wasn't in the last Hangouts. Maybe you didn't put my name on?
Oh, well, so, yeah, I called out everybody who was on there.
On it, yeah.
And so,
we'll make sure
yeah,
that it gets.
you probably will get it because you're.
Yeah, we'll want to make sure that it's in the.
Depends where, because I might have,
So I'll share it into the community.
And we'll specifically.
Okay.
Yes, perfect. Yeah.
And then along with that, Cynthia also suggested doing something that a couple of you know that Gina recommended, which was a circle. So I did a shared circle last night.
Woohoo!
With the whole shared
Yeah.
circle campaign that has been shared with you in it. So you should be able to find that, and co-authors are the only ones that I'm saying can add people to the circle, because there was only 40-something people that I put in there initially, of which every one of you is one of the people in the shared circle. If you would like to add something to it and share it, the instructions are in the copy there. And so for you to follow the same instructions as anybody else, we'll get it shared. That's one of the things that we want to do as well. So, Aileen, did you happen to see the shared circle?
No, I haven't. Did it come by email as well? I don't always get through all my notifications because it's always on 99 and it's just like I can't keep up with it,
Until you turn notifications on, it won't be in your email. But it should be in your notifications, or at least in your home page. But I'll share something again on it so that you can see it.
If I go into the community, I'll find it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, if you go to my page, you should see it right there. And you would want to go to the originally shared anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, really quickly, I think we have actually made it through our
agenda. Wow.
Yeah. So we talked about the Permission Movement Experience event details, 9 weeks. We'll get the schedule this week and can possibly talk about it, or at least see the beginnings of it after Thursday's Hangout. And what I'll do is turn off the broadcast, and then we can talk for a couple of minutes, and I'll just share the schedule.
Okay.
So I'm going to check out now, too. And
Okay.
I just posted, so for the shared circle, if you don't see it, go to Lynn's Google Plus profile, and you'll see it on there for sure, because you can go to her profile and share it from there.
No,
you can check my profile, Cynthia Gart. Yeah, and share the Permission Movement video, because it's all set up there for you to do whatever you need to. And then I suggest putting a blog article into your website, and attaching these things in there, because it'll bring more Google juice and everything. That's why we're posting these things and getting people to recognize you and bringing more credibility to you. So I'm getting ready to release my new website on 12/12/14, which is harmonics.org. So my VA went ahead and set up a blog post connected to the Permission Movement video, and which, when we do that, we should all be sharing in and going to each other's posts, liking them, commenting on them, really getting that Google juice going because it's going to bring more people into the movement and promote us and all those kind of things. So I wanted to leave you with that, and hopefully, you know, and I did all this just to support you guys, to hopefully make it easier for you. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, I'll be happy to serve and support you on that.
Thank you, Cynthia. All right,
Okay.
well, you gotta go now, so we'll see you later. And
Bye.
bye. I think that's everything, ladies.
So on your where it is on your page, the circle thing, that is the originally shared, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm cool. I'm there. I'm writing.
Okay.
Got it. Yeah. And then look at harmonics. Okay. Excellent. All right.
Ah, I see Kimberly's share. Yeah. Man, mine must have been really early in the morning because I haven't gotten to it yet. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Oh, because it's in my. Yeah, it may be buried in your stream, but it is close
Yeah.
to the top in my profile on my profile page. We've already got 8 plus 1s.
10.
Okay.
Fresh.
All right. Let me refresh.
I'm looking.
10 and 2 shares. All right. It's moving. And so tomorrow, probably Saturday, we'll take a look at the ripples.
Yeah.
So next Monday we'll show everybody in the co-author group the ripples, but I think Saturday in the DU group
Right.
we'll take a look at ripples.
So we're on next Monday as well, definitely, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Because next Monday we will be talking debrief, we'll talk schedule, and we'll talk the permission slips campaign.
Okay, cool. Woohoo!
I know, I'm so excited.
Yeah. Oh my goodness,
right.
it's all happening at once, isn't it?
It is, and we are in our own way capitalizing on the holiday time frame. I guess 2015 is going to be our year.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So the one thing that I kind of mentioned but didn't get too far with because it was not as far at the top of my list is with the Permission Movement campaign, I'm adding some Zazzle products
All right.
to our website.
Mhm.
Permission to be powerful, permission to other stuff, printed on coffee mugs, t-shirts, and adding that to our website. Now, our website has posed a problem for me.
Oh.
The way that it is, and I may have to spend some time in putting it up on a WordPress platform.
Oh.
I don't know that I can add the number of pages that I need to add and the menu bar, and I don't want it to look crazy cramped,
Mm.
but I will be playing with that and growing the website. So if it doesn't grow like it should,
Yeah.
it may have to get changed.
Yeah. Right.
But this has been good interaction, great meeting today. Thank you so much. I just want to bless each and every one of you as you go out into this day, into this week, into the rest of this month. And may all that you desire come to you with ease and grace, and all that you see that is on your plate of things to do be accomplished with ease and grace and heart and love. Bless you all.
Thank you, Lynn.
You're welcome. All right, I guess that's it for us today.
Oh, it's lovely to connect like this. I will try and get in touch with Deborah and Cher and get them to get back to you about
Okay.
Thursday, because they'll need to speak to you, really, won't they?
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Although I don't have a phone number for Cher. I'll try on social somehow.
Okay. I actually got to her on Skype.
Skype, yeah, I'll try on Skype. Right, okay. Okay, well, have a great afternoon.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, so
You too.
bye, Margaret. Bye, Lynn.
Okay, bye-bye.